Hello everybody, it's ImmortalRebellion here, and welcome to the first episode ever world premiere of Free-to-Play Fridays. This is the show where I will try a new free-to-play game every week, which I may or may not have played before, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it, and why you should instantly go and try it out, or why you should do everything in your power to stay as far away as possible. So, today's game is, as you see here, Raceroom Racing Experience. And from what I can judge of that name, they're about as good at coming up with names as I am at naming my episodes. So I think I will try this thing first. Leaderboard challenge. Compete with the Racing Room online community with the best lap times in the global leaderboards. Yeah, I'm gonna go with amateur because I'm really bad at this game. Well, it's not so much me being bad at the game as the game being bad at me, because I played a game yesterday for about an hour and I fucking hated it. Because now, racing games, you would generally think that you would be able to control your car, but that's not really the case with this game, because you're I guess simulating driving a racing car on a racing track, but it kinda feels like you're driving on ice. And now I don't have that much experience with like real cars and shit, but I have driven like ATVs and stuff a lot as a kid, and I have driven a lot on ice in the winters there, and I can tell you that feels almost exactly the same as big cars handle in this game. You know, when you drive and it just starts like going in a circle when you try to go straight forward, just because you, like, I don't know why it does it, but it's really annoying. So, whoa, the game volume is really loud. It's just like insane how loud it is. No. Turn this down. Oh. Gonna take a while to turn it down, I guess. Let's have it at about, I don't know. It's not as like important to hear everything in the game, so let's just have that. I guess 40% will do it. Yeah, definitely not. I still think it's kinda loud. This is gonna be mainly me like fine-tuning the volume in the game instead of me playing the game. Right, 25%. Yeah, let's go with that. And let me lower the volume on my headset a bit too. There we go. So yeah, basically this is how the game looks. I think the graphics on the surroundings look kinda dated, but I think the graphics on the car looks really nice actually. But as you see, doesn't handle too good, I think. However, I've heard that this game supposedly have a high learning curve, or whatever you call it, so you have to play it quite a while to get good at it. Yeah, I have a 360 controller and driving with. I don't know, I've heard people say it's a lot better when you have a driving wheel. I don't know, I don't have that. Well, I have one really old for PS2, but I never use it. I don't know, I just don't like the feel of it. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Your car just starts to do freaking burnouts instantly when you try to drive away, which make it really annoying when you start off. If I can just get back on the road again, just like in that song, and it will be nice. So. And just because I said that the game handles real bad before, I'm doing surprisingly well at it for once. But I'm gonna see if I can later on find that track that I tried yesterday, which made me considering not even doing a video on this game because I thought it was so terrible. Now, I guess I might overreact a little bit about the whole thing, this game being close to unplayable, as I said before, but I don't know, it's so stupid. And you get this thing where it says invalid lap all the time, which basically is if you slightly, even in the smallest amount touches something that isn't part of the track, you have to restart the lap or finish the lap, and just the time you get won't count. Which is really annoying, because you get that so often, especially if you're not really good at the game, which I'm not really good at the game. Although I was really good at racing games when I was like, I don't know, 10 or something. I used to always play Gran Turismo and what's the game? Need for Speed Underground 2, I think it was. That's like the best Need for Speed game ever. You can even freaking customize your like bass loadout or whatever. I don't get why they don't have any customization at all in Need for Speed games nowadays. I mean, the last one, Most Wanted, like 2012 or whatever it's called. I mean, that game was like, driving and shit was cool, but you had like pretty much like stock cars or whatever you call it. And that's, I don't know, when I play a game, you see, this is what I mean with the controls being really awkward. And it's not me trying to be bad or anything, I'm literally just trying to keep going forward, and people just won't let me. Yeah, you can probably tell I'm neither the best or most like inspiring driver ever. That's maybe why I don't have a driving license yet, but I don't know, I don't like the handling in this game. I prefer the handling of something like Burnout Paradise or the Need for Speed or something. But I don't know, it's a free-to-play game, and for that it's actually decent, but I wanna say, don't expect to do like smooth driving in it, because as I said, it literally feels like you're driving on ice when you're driving on like a hot summer road in this. I think this actually was Sweden or something, which is, I don't know, that, yes, it looks like vaguely Swedish, I guess. I should know, right, but whatever. So, they got all the forest and shit. That's, I mean, we have a lot of forest where I live, so at least they got that part right. Supposedly everyone here has super crappy internet too, at least if you're going by my standards. But you can see I'm doing pretty terrible so far, and I guess yeah, this is what I mean. It just like flips the fuck out every now and then. And it's like, I don't know, let's see if it does it again when it just starts spinning like shit and you can't get anywhere. It's kind of annoying because I don't really know how to map the like controls that good on this like gamepad. I couldn't get to a point where brake and reverse was the same button. I had like use I had like switch gear whenever I wanna put in the reverse, which is weird, but whatever. So alright, I think you have seen enough of me doing this track, so let's check something else out, right? Let's try single player. Difficulty amateur. I said amateur, alright. So I don't have to select track test. Let's see. I don't know, I wanna find the thing I did yesterday. Was it competition? Try before by no thanks. Yes, this is the thing, but oh, you can select the freaking. Let's see if I can find it again. No, that's not it. And I have all these things that you can buy, because even though it's a free-to-play game, it doesn't necessarily mean that the game is free to play. I mean, it's free to play as long as you want like the most standard things, and to be honest, I couldn't really see myself paying for this thing, because it's decent, but it's not good. That's as much as I can say. So yeah, the reason I try this game is because I heard Mr. what's his name? Like, I know his name, I just don't know exactly how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced freaking D or something. Well, anyway, Lazy Gaming Reviews or Gamer Reviews. Yeah, whatever. I can't pronounce it. Well, I can pronounce freaking D, or maybe it's how it's pronounced. Whatever. Anyway, LGR. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. He talked about this a little in his monthly roundup, which he does every month, where he like shows off the games that he's played and stuff. And I was like, oh, free-to-play racing game. I haven't played a free-to-play racing game, and I was thinking about doing a show like this. I figured, why the hell not? I mean, it's free. You can't really, you know, come and say like, I want my money back, because you didn't pay for it. So of course you can't get your money back. And it takes a lot of time to load. I don't know why my computer does that lately. It's like everything takes way more time than it should. Yeah, this is the map I was doing yesterday, but I've actually gotten better at the game in the like 2-3 hours I've played it. like 1 hour yesterday, and however long I played now, for 2 hours I can say. And up here I have played this little bit. I have played so many times by now because I kept on doing this. And see, invalid lap. Have to restart? Yes, because that means that my lap time won't count. And since I probably should say this game you can get it through Steam. It's, as I said multiple times, free. And it's, I don't want to say it's an MMO racing game because you don't really race against other physical persons in real time or something. You don't like race against another player, but you could race against their, oh snap, I'm gonna do it again, oh no. You pretty much race against other people's leaderboards times, and that's like, it's not a real MMO. I can't say that we call it, although you play technically against other people, but not really. So since you have to get a good time, and it's really annoying when you like start going in circles all of a sudden. You have to like do it like this, otherwise you will get invalid lap. And I don't know, I was even thinking about doing a little like joke called like I don't know, racing a room in like 10 seconds and just have a little video clip of the game saying invalid lap, because I was getting it all the time. There was a point where I was like, alright, you're an invalid lap, I'm gonna call it like an invalid racing game or something. But I don't know, once you get over the first initial, oh I hate this game because I can't freaking drive the car, which I initially felt about the game when I started recording, it's, I don't know, I kinda changed opinion about this game while playing it while recording. I mean, driving it now, it's not so bad. I mean, you just have to take it way more easy than I'm used to. Like, you see, I'm only driving like, oh shit, I'm actually only almost driving in like 200 kilometers per hour. See, invalid lap, fucking hate it. Alright, I take it back, I haven't changed my opinion, fucking hate the game. Yeah, you can get really frustrated with it. It's not as frustrated as if you're actually trying to play Call of Duty and do good at it though. That will get you freaking mad. At least if you're like, I don't know, 12 or 15 or something. Playing it now, I can play it perfectly without getting mad, especially if you drink, and it's actually a fun game. But then again, if you have to drink to make a game fun, it's not really that good anyway. So yeah, I've even packed my opinion about Call of Duty into this video. You get a lot of information watching ImmortalRebellion. So yeah, I'm gonna drive from this little first person view, so you can see that too. In case you wanna see what that looks like. Kinda reminds you of, what's it called? Need for Speed Shift, that's the game, and like, I guess Shift 2 or whatever. Those are actually not as bad as everyone thinks they are. Because when they came out, everyone was like, oh, this game is so bad, at least all my friends were. And playing it is actually not that bad. I kinda like the whole idea that they actually tried to do something moderately creative with the game, and doing it all focused on the first perspective instead of just like they always do with third perspective. Kinda strange that EA would actually do something like that. Because we all know EA. Yes, we do, fucking money-grabbing douchebags. Like, literally, I will probably not buy another EA game in a very long time because I just hate the things. I hate the way they handle things. And now every game they do, they have said that they will have microtransactions in every game, and that's just like a huge turn-off for any sane person. And I will have to restart again. Freaking invalid game! Why do you do this? Oh, I'm gonna spend like all my life playing this one track. And it's not me being like reckless or anything, it's just the game being amazingly bad. Well, hard, I guess is a better word. And I guess you can actually confuse those two. Game is hard is also bad because you're not having as much fun with it, and vice versa. I think it's mainly that the handling in this game is programmed by fucking poorly trained monkeys or something. I mean, I've come to like the game a little bit better than I initially did, but I still think the handling in this game is just off the walls, or whatever you say. It's terrible. It feels like you're driving on ice when you're driving like hot sunny Italy or France or whatever country this is. So I'm gonna give it one more try, and if I fail, this commentary is over, and if not, I don't know. Would be so nice to actually like finish this lap, which I've been trying to do for like 2 days now. I mean, even if I say the game is really bad, it's also very addictive because you fail so often at it, and you're just like, alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, and you keep on doing that, even though you don't like the game. Which is what I am doing now. And the thing is, this is not really how you're supposed to drive this car, like slowing down to the point where you're almost stop in every like curve or whatever. Or maybe it is, I don't know, I haven't driven one of these cars ever, and I probably never will because I'm poor. But I can't imagine they handle this badly when it costs so much money to buy RL. Would just be ridiculous if they were. Right, just... I mean, the like straight parts of the road isn't that hard to not fail, and it's the curves that are fucking made by like, I don't know, devil or something. Right, and this would be a lot easier to do in third person, but I'm not switching back until I finish this lap. Right, come on, only like a couple of meters left. I'm gonna fucking push my car over the finish line just to not fail. If I have to. I'm going to get such a good lap time for doing this. I mean, I'm going like a fucking snail, but at least I'm not failing. Right, let's switch back so I don't fail on this. It would be hilarious if I like just suddenly like run into the wall right there. New all best. Oh, it's the best lap time. It's like what, 549 minutes. Probably seconds, but whatever. Well, I guess since I didn't fail, this commentary isn't over. Or maybe it is. No, it's not. Obviously, I'm still talking, so it's not over yet. But now I can actually race against my own time, because I finally have a time to race against. Let's try to drive it like this and see if it's... Oh, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Let's do it like this instead. Yeah, probably prefer the third perspective anyway. Unless it's, as I said, Need for Speed Shift, in which case I really like that game. Oh, is it invalid? Is the lap gonna be invalid? It's not gonna be invalid. Why didn't that invalidate my lap while everything else in the entire game does? Freaking stupid, that's why. That's why everyone does everything. Probably best Simpsons quote ever. Right, let's see if I can actually manage to not fail the lap 2 times in a row. I might actually. Or otherwise I'm gonna go play Sankt Floyd or something. I love that game. It's so cool. It's like, it's got everything that's cool. It's got like werewolves and devils or whatever. And I guess it's the cool kind of devil or the bad kind of devil. I mean, it's like cool kind of like devil that's in metal, or it's like the evil kind. Because there is 2, believe me. But anyway, I'm probably gonna go play that later, after this. Or, yeah, and I'm gonna play the new Tomb Raider game, which I have downloaded new. So that, I think, like, whatever, 80% I figured I'm gonna do a video while waiting. And invalidate my lap. Go fuck yourself. This commentary is over. No, it's not. I'm so close to rage quitting every time I fail a lap. Are you kidding me? I have to beat it in like 2 minutes? I'm never gonna do that. I'm gonna beat it in a half hour if I'm lucky. 2 minutes? No, never. Can you even see your time anywhere? Don't think you can, actually. Maybe some keyboard buttons will do it. Oh, there's my like ghost car. And invalid. Go fuck yourself. Alright, can we fail this curve? We can fail this curve. I'm amazing. See, now it's doing it again. Like, why? It's not ice. It's like whatever in asphalt. What's wrong with your car? An awkward freaking reverse with controller? Yeah. Have to reverse again? Oh, stupid. At least the cars looks good in this game. Well, you only get like, I think, 5 cars with the free version. I know you can like buy the cars, but I think you already have them on your computer when you download the game. So you just have like unlock them, which is, I don't know, a little annoying, but whatever, it's free, so I can't complain that much about it. So I guess the verdict on the game is if you want to annoy yourself or just want to go fuck yourself. If you just want if you want a game that makes you like swear a lot or just a very challenging driving mechanics and supposedly realistic, I don't want to call it realistic, but whatever. I guess this game is for you, but I'm gonna say try it, but don't expect to enjoy it. That's what it's gonna be my official statement. Because I can't bring myself to say this is a bad game, it's just not that good. Or maybe it's that I'm really bad at it. I mean, once you get past the horrible handling, which I'm sure you get used to after playing it for a couple of hours, you can probably enjoy the game. I don't think I will play it that much. I will probably play it like once or twice more and I just like not play it anymore. So yeah, I guess out of like stars, should I have ratings? I haven't thought this through whatsoever. I was like, I'm gonna do a weekly show and I'm just gonna make it up on the fly because that's how most good things are made, I guess. So I guess out of, let's say, stars, yeah, we should have some sort of a star rating, right? Let's say out of 10 stars, I want to say 6 probably, yeah. Not 3-6, because that would be like way too cool, but you know. Yeah, definitely 6 stars. I mean, no, probably, let's say 5 stars, we don't want to exaggerate. I mean, the game is not bad, but it's not good either, so perfectly 5-star would be, no, let's actually go with 5.5. I have commitment issues with making up these freaking things. And go fucking invalidate yourself. Alright, let's fail one more time, then I'm gonna cut it off, because I was thinking that I would make this one like video on YouTube instead of cutting it up like I usually do. And I've already been doing it for like more than half an hour. And that's gonna take way too long to upload. But I hope to make it one video because it would be really cool. Because then you can like watch the entire thing and not have to like wait a couple of days to see the next part, which is really annoying. It's really enjoying. I'm enjoying that now. Freaking crippling accent. Stupid. Go away. And fucking go invalidate yourself. I hate that. I mean, if they made the driving so you didn't feel like you were driving on ice, and if they made the freaking invalid lap be a little more generous, I would actually like the game a lot more. But as of now, I'd say, yeah, 5.5 star. Go try it, but don't think you will enjoy it. Like, don't expect to enjoy yourself while playing it. But it's kind of addictive at the same time. So yeah, definitely worth trying, but don't expect that you will enjoy it. You're most likely gonna get frustrated over it. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun thing to try for like an hour or something, even though it's not that good. So yeah, kind of sending you mixed messages here, but whatever. Don't get invalid. We don't want to invalidate something. I can't believe I've just made this entire course once in like 3 hours of gameplay. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. It didn't invalidate me. Oh my god, that's really freaking amazing. See, and it's kind of like random whenever you get an invalid lap and when you don't get it, because as you saw right there, I could drive a bit outside without it making the lap invalid, and sometimes when you do that, it gets invalid instantly, which is retarded. So it's, I don't know, I guess luck of the draw or whatever. Hate they have to slow down so much. Like, I guess 100 kilometers per hour in a like curve is kind of fast, but anyway, it doesn't feel fast in the game. That's my big problem. Like, when you're going really fast, it feels really fast, and when you go like moderate speed, it's not that fast. Oh my god, don't get... If I get invalid, I'm gonna like jump off a bit or something. God, come on, freaking drive, bastard. I'm almost catching up with myself. Right, let's see if I can actually see my goals. I can't. Right, new best lap time. Can I actually see all my lap times somewhere? Right, we have enough of this. Alright, so... Current captain number 1. I've actually beaten the best lap time, what the fuck? Right, so let's try another one. I want to see if you can actually do something. Let's just go with the same map again. I feel there is something I need to try before I shut this session off. Right, so we're gonna see if you can actually die in this game. Let's see if you can actually die. Nope, can't die, you're mortal. Just like me. So I guess with that, this commentary is over.